Ladies and gentlemen, the power of gratitude. Gratitude is the ultimate cheat code. It's the single most underrated tool for success, happiness, and resilience. The problem? Most people don't use it. They focus on what they don't have instead of what they do. They wake up thinking about their problems instead of their blessings. And in doing so, they rob themselves of perspective, energy, and momentum. The truth is, gratitude is a mindset shift that changes everything. When you operate from gratitude, every setback becomes a lesson. Every failure becomes an opportunity. Every no becomes a stepping stone to the next yes. Gratitude allows you to zoom out and realize how much is actually in your favor. You didn't get that client? Good. Maybe it freed you up for something better. Your business isn't growing as fast as you want? Good. It means you still have time to sharpen your skills. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you, and gratitude is what helps you see that. Entitlement is the enemy of progress, and gratitude is the antidote. Too many people expect success to be handed to them. They think they deserve more without putting in the work. But when you live in gratitude, you stop complaining about what you lack and start maximizing what you have. You stop waiting for perfect conditions and start building with the tools already in your hands. Gratitude fuels hustle because it makes you realize how lucky you are just to have the opportunity to try. People chase happiness through money, status, and external validation, but happiness isn't in those things. It's in appreciating what you already have while working toward what you want. The reason so many successful people are miserable is because they keep moving the goalpost. No amount of money, fame, or achievement will ever be enough if you don't first learn to be grateful. Gratitude isn't complacency. It's the foundation that allows you to keep pushing forward while actually enjoying the process. No matter where you are, someone has less and is doing more with it. Someone is out there thriving with half of what you take for granted. Gratitude is about shifting your focus from what's missing to what's already in place. It's about understanding that if you woke up this morning, you've already won. Because the moment you start seeing your life through a lens of gratitude, you stop making excuses, you stop playing small, and you start realizing just how much you're capable of. Gratitude is a competitive advantage. Most people waste time complaining about what they don't have instead of maximizing what they do. They focus on what's missing, who has it easier, or why things aren't happening fast enough. But gratitude flips the script. It shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance, from frustration to opportunity. When you're grateful, you stop making excuses and start taking action with what's already in front of you. Gratitude makes you resilient. The people who win in business, sports, or life aren't the ones who never face setbacks. They're the ones who refuse to let those setbacks break them. When you're grateful, even failure becomes fuel. You don't dwell on what went wrong. You appreciate the lesson, adjust, and keep moving. Every rejection, every mistake, every challenge is just another stepping stone when you have the perspective that things are happening for you, not to you. It also keeps you focused. Too many people burn out chasing things that don't actually make them happy, money, validation, status. They think success will bring fulfillment, but it's the other way around. When you start with gratitude, you operate from a place of clarity. You work harder not because you're desperate for more, but because you already appreciate what you have and want to build on it. Gratitude gives you the patience to play the long game instead of seeking shortcuts that never last. Beyond that, gratitude makes you more likable. Nobody wants to work with, hire, or follow someone who constantly complains or feels entitled. People gravitate toward those who are positive, self-aware, and appreciative. When you genuinely value your team, your clients, your opportunities, people feel that. And in a world where talent is everywhere, gratitude is what makes you stand out. Gratitude isn't about settling. It's about perspective. It's about understanding that while you're working toward more, you already have enough to start. It removes the mental clutter, the comparison trap, and the toxic mindset that keeps people stuck. The ones who move the fastest and go the farthest are the ones who wake up every day and recognize just how much they already have to work with. Entitlement is poison. The second you start believing that you deserve success just because you want it, you've already lost. Entitlement convinces people that they should have more without doing more, that things should be easier just because they showed up. But the truth is, nobody owes you anything. The market doesn't care about your feelings. The world doesn't hand out rewards for potential, it rewards execution. Entitlement keeps people stuck because it replaces action with expectation. Instead of adapting, they complain. Instead of putting in the work, they blame the system, their upbringing, their boss, or the algorithm. They see other people winning and assume it must be luck or an unfair advantage, instead of realizing that those people put in years of unseen effort. Success isn't about what you think you deserve, it's about what you actually earn. It also kills resilience. When entitled people face setbacks, they take it personally. They see obstacles as proof that the world is against them instead of as a challenge to overcome. But the most successful people operate differently. They expect hardship. They know that rejection, failure, and struggle aren't reasons to quit their part of the process. The moment you drop entitlement and replace it with accountability, everything changes. Entitlement also breeds frustration. People who feel entitled never feel satisfied because no matter how much they get, it's never enough. They believe they should be further ahead, that things should be happening faster, that someone else is responsible for their happiness. This mindset is toxic because it makes people focus on what's missing instead of maximizing what they have. Gratitude and humility, on the other hand, open doors. The people who win in the long run are the ones who appreciate where they are while working for more. Nobody's coming to save you. No one is going to give you a shortcut or hand you success on a silver platter. The second you realize that, you stop waiting and start building. You stop making excuses and start taking ownership. The ones who go the farthest are the ones who understand that every bit of success is earned, not given. Happiness comes from gratitude, not achievements. Most people have it backward. They think that once they hit a certain milestone, make a certain amount of money, land a dream job, buy a house, or get recognized, then they'll finally be happy. But that's a trap. If happiness is always tied to the next achievement, you'll never actually feel it. No matter how much you accomplish, you'll always move the goalpost, chasing something new while never appreciating what you already have. Gratitude is the real unlock. When you wake up and focus on what you already have, your health, your opportunities, the people in your life, you realize you're already winning. This doesn't mean you stop being ambitious or working hard, but it shifts your mindset. Instead of grinding out of desperation, you build from a place of fulfillment. Instead of chasing external validation, you create because you love the process. When you approach life with gratitude, success becomes a byproduct of the joy you bring into your work, not a requirement for happiness. Look at the people who have made it, but are still miserable. They have money, status, influence, but they're never satisfied. They thought achieving more would fix their internal emptiness, but it didn't. Meanwhile, there are people with far less who wake up genuinely happy because they've mastered the art of gratitude. They understand that happiness isn't in the next milestone. It's in appreciating the journey, the lessons, and the small wins along the way. Gratitude also protects you from comparison. The second you stop being grateful, you start measuring yourself against others. You see what they have, what they're doing, and suddenly your own progress doesn't feel like enough. But when you focus on gratitude, you realize how much you've grown, how far you've come, and how much opportunity still lies ahead. Gratitude keeps you grounded in your own path instead of being distracted by someone else's timeline. Happiness is never about what you achieve. It's about how you see what you already have. The people who truly win in life aren't the ones who collect the most trophies. They're the ones who learn to appreciate every step of the journey.